everyone, I'm Heather Wen, a retired nurse practitioner and the founder and practitioner at Arizona Healing Alternatives. I'm passionate about you knowing what your options are when it comes to healthcare, whether it's alternative or Western medicine. So stay tuned for this aha moment. For today's aha moment, we're going to be talking about that beautiful word, manifestation. But there are pluses and minuses to it. So I want to talk about some minuses to it that I see oftentimes in my practice. Manifestation is a magical, beautiful, wonderful thing. Don't get me wrong, okay? It is. And it goes along with the power of positive thought. It goes along with all sorts of amazing things that what we can perceive we want to have happen, we can magically send out there, and sometimes that happens. But what happens to you if you're doing all the right things and, I use that term loosely, right things, that if you're doing all of these wonderful things to try to manifest and you're thinking positive and you're meditating, you're doing all of these things, what I oftentimes see in my practice is I see then people get really upset and start what I call shoulding on themselves. Like, it should be happening. I'm doing all the right things and I'm doing that, and how come it isn't manifesting? So the thing that bothers me about that is I love manifestation as a concept. I believe in the power of positive thought. I believe that you can manifest anything that you desire. So once again, don't get me wrong. What I want to make sure we don't do is that as human beings, we love to take things to the extreme, black or white. It's this or it's that. Instead of realizing that sometimes when you're working on manifesting something, sometimes it becomes something else, which was the original intent, because I am a firm believer in, whether you want to call it the universe, you want to call it God light, whatever you want to call it, that there are things that there are pathways that we can go, and there are many different pathways and things that we can do and things that we can manifest. And it may not originally look like what you thought it was going to look like, because I firmly believe that we manifest. Oftentimes, what we hope to manifest is what is in our best and highest good, is how I put it, and several other people put it that way as well. But if it becomes something else, the biggest pitfall is getting down on yourself and thinking, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. It's sort of like, oh my gosh, I'm meditating and I'm doing it wrong. Okay, the fact that you're even doing it at all is wonderful. And the way the human brain works, even in hypnosis, is we have the conscious brain that tends to be pretty critical, and then we have the subconscious brain that gets things done, okay? But the subconscious brain oftentimes is at the level of a 3 or 4-year-old in what it can do. It's just doing what it's told. So what we need to do is, it's a miracle that the subconscious and conscious can even play in the same sandbox together half the time. And in hypnosis, our idea is to get the conscious brain to sit aside for a minute while we talk to the people who get it done, the subconscious. But neither here nor there. What's important is the art of just doing it, is just doing to try to manifest and to do that, and then not beating yourself up if it didn't manifest the way you thought that it should, or it didn't manifest. It doesn't mean, oh, you need to be thinking negatively. That's not the case at all. What it means is that sometimes we want something so bad and we want something to manifest, but what if it isn't in our best and highest good? I firmly believe that the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is taking care of us and watching over us, and that being the case, there are some things that are destined to happen in a certain way and some things that aren't. Does that mean we can't control our own destiny? No. But what it means is I want to stop the shoulding. So I want to stop the oh my gosh, it didn't manifest, it didn't happen the way I wanted to, and therefore. It doesn't mean that you don't think positive. It doesn't mean that you don't work on manifesting. I just want to see people not torture themselves over the idea when something didn't come out exactly the way they had planned, or it hasn't happened yet, because I believe in, whether you want to call it divine right timing or whatever, I believe that there are times when things are going to manifest and times when they're not, and if they don't, that there's a firm reason for it, even if we don't understand that reason at that time. So I hope this helps clarify manifestation, and some things and some struggles that I've seen with folks that are in my practice. If you have any questions about it, don't hesitate to write in the comments section. Other than that, enjoy manifesting without the shoulding. Have a great day.